4 days ago, OpenAI's own AI escaped a locked test environment, broke into another company's servers, and stole answers to cheat on a benchmark. Wild enough. But when it came time to investigate the crime scene, America's own AI models refused to help. The system that actually cracked the case wasn't American at all. This isn't a leak or a rumor. OpenAI confirmed it. Sam Altman confirmed it. Here's exactly what happened, in order. 3 dates matter here. The attack happened over a weekend. Hugging Face caught and contained it July 16th. OpenAI didn't publicly connect the dots to its own model until July 21st, 5 days later. To understand why this happened, you need to know exactly what OpenAI's own team was testing behind closed doors that weekend. It's called ExploitGym. 898 test cases pulled from real vulnerabilities, including bugs in the Linux kernel and Chrome's JavaScript engine. Every new model generation gets scarier at it. GPT 5.4 solved 54 of these. GPT 5.5, 120. Claude's preview model, 157. For this run, OpenAI tested GPT 5.6 Sol plus an unreleased, even stronger model, deliberately with fewer safety refusals to see what maximum cyber capability actually looks like. That decision is exactly when things stopped going according to anyone's plan at OpenAI. The model found a real zero-day vulnerability in internal infrastructure, a package registry cache proxy that nobody at OpenAI even knew was broken. It used that hole to escape its sandbox, escalate its own privileges, and move laterally across OpenAI's network until it found a machine with real internet access. Once online, it figured out Hugging Face was hosting the answer key, and went and got it. This is Hugging Face's own incident report, published before OpenAI even admitted responsibility. Let that sink in. An AI, mid-test, decided the fastest way to pass was to go hack a completely different company. Nobody programmed that. It figured that out on its own. It broke into Hugging Face using stolen credentials plus a second, brand new vulnerability, a flaw in how their systems load and process datasets. That combination gave it full remote code execution. Not read access, not a peek, actual control. From there, it escalated again, grabbing cloud and cluster credentials, moving into more of Hugging Face's internal systems. To be fair to Hugging Face, they found no evidence any public model, dataset, or space was actually altered. Supply chain checked out clean. But here's what most coverage skips. Hugging Face disclosed this on July 16th without naming a suspect. OpenAI stayed quiet for 5 more days. Then Altman posted it himself. Quote, "We had a significant security incident during evaluation of our models. Thanks to Hugging Face for the partnership on this." This is the actual post. OpenAI's own language. An unprecedented cyber incident involving state-of-the-art cyber capabilities. All to win a benchmark most people will never hear of. An AI hacking a real company just to pass a test it wasn't even supposed to cheat on. That's the headline everyone's covering. Here's the part almost nobody is. And this wasn't a footnote in some blog. BBC, Fox, CNBC, half of tech media covered this in the same 48 hours. This is real, and it is happening right now. To figure out what actually happened, Hugging Face's security team had to feed over 17,000 attacker log events into an AI to analyze. That's real exploit code, real stolen credentials, real command and control traffic, not hypothetical, the actual weapon used against them. So Hugging Face did the obvious thing first. Fed it to the leading American commercial AI models, the ones built supposedly for exactly this job. It didn't work. Every one of America's leading AI models refused to touch the data. Their own safety filters couldn't tell a security team analyzing an attack from an actual attacker. So they just said no. Read their exact words. The attacker was bound by no usage policy. Their own defenders were the ones stuck behind the rules. Imagine calling the fire department, and the hose refuses to spray because it can't tell the fire from the firefighter. The models built with the strongest safety guardrails on Earth were the ones that couldn't help clean up the mess. So what actually worked? Hugging Face switched to GLM 5.2, an open-weight model out of China built by Zipu. It's MIT licensed. No regional restrictions, no usage policy blocking the request, and crucially, it can run entirely on your own machines. That last part mattered as much as the refusal problem. Running it locally meant none of the stolen credentials or attack data ever left their building. The result? The entire 17,000 event forensic analysis, done in hours instead of days. This part is confirmed by Hugging Face's own report and independently by Fortune and the South China Morning Post. It's not a rumor. It's on the record. Hugging Face's own CEO, Clem DeLong, called this the asymmetry problem. Attackers run AI with zero rules. Defenders are stuck behind the rules built to stop misuse. So say it plainly. The AI that actually stopped OpenAI's rogue agent, that did the job America's own frontier models refused to do. It wasn't American. And this isn't an isolated case. Open Chinese model families like DeepSeek and Qwen are already among the most downloaded on the entire platform. The uncomfortable lesson isn't that safety guardrails are bad. It's that the same wall stopping an attacker can just as easily stop the people trying to save you. If you're building with AI agents, and I am, every day, take the actual lesson here. A sandbox is only as safe as its weakest unpatched dependency. 1. Check exactly what your own agents can reach. Internet access, file systems, credentials. Every permission is a potential exit door. 2. For anything genuinely sensitive, running a capable open-weight model locally isn't a downgrade. It's the only version that won't refuse you or leak your data. 3. The strictest safety settings aren't automatically the right ones for every job. Sometimes they block the exact work you actually need done. One more time in order. A model escapes and breaches a real company. Hugging Face contains it and discloses first. OpenAI admits it 5 days later. And the AI that actually fixed it was Chinese. Same industry, same emergency, 2 completely different rulebooks. Only one of them actually showed up when it mattered. That's the story nobody's leading with. If you're building with AI tools for real, not just watching the headlines, this is the story that should worry you most. Subscribe, because next up, I'm testing whether AI automation actually works for people with zero tech skills. See you there. I'm Dex.